Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book, Networking Like a Pro, and creator of the popular program, How to Ethically Attract a Steady Stream of Clients Without Being Pushy or Salesy. And I am fired up because we are going to talk a little bit about what it takes and really what it means to ethically attract a steady stream of clients without being this pushy, over-the-top sales guy that no one likes. All right, so before we get into that, let me tell you what it is not, because I think that makes it a little bit easier. Ethically attracting clients is not around any sneaky sales tactics. It is not around mass marketing. It is not a conversation about convincing, cajoling, or otherwise maneuvering people into trying to, do what you want. Absolutely. A lot of times you'll see people, they'll ask and they'll talk about this. You'll see this on social media. I've had people, talk with me a little bit about it, and they say, how is it that I can be this great coach? I feel like I'm this great coach. I'm doing all these great things. I've got certifications and things like that. How can I be this great coach but not be working with as many people as I would like? And that's a great question. And the answer is very, very simple. You can actually be a terrific coach. You can be an absolute knock 'em dead, great trained, certified coach. But here's the thing. How can you work with all these prospective clients if those people don't even know that you exist in the first place, right? If you're this great coach that you do all this great work, but no one really knows that you exist, well, then how is it that you can actually have a serious conversation about working with those folks? And for a lot of people, that's what it comes down to. And that was a big revelation for me, right? When I realized that it wasn't, the reason I didn't have as many clients as I wanted to, we're talking about when I got started and even a few years afterwards, it wasn't because I was a bad coach or needed to get another certification or anything like that. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with certifications. It wasn't that I needed to do that. It was that I needed to become more visible. I needed to have more people aware that I actually existed. And that's what ethically attracting a steady stream of clients without being pushy or salesy, that's what it really comes down to. It's a conversation about awareness, about getting your word out there, about being a trusted authority, about people seeing you as a somebody that they can, a problem solver for a challenge that they're currently facing. Dr. Ivan Misner, he is the founder of BNI. We actually wrote a couple of books together, Networking Like a Pro. And one of the things he talks about is the VCP model. Visibility, credibility, and profitability. All right. And the same thing is true when you're talking about coaching as well. He was talking about networking, but the same thing is absolutely true. So visibility, as a coach, do people know that you exist? Do they even know that you're there? Credibility. All right, so now they know you exist. Do you seem like somebody that's competent and actually knows what they're talking about? And then profitability. From those first two, that's when I pull out my checkbook as a prospective client and decide to work with you or not, but that's what the profitability is. And when you're talking about ethically attracting a steady stream of clients, what you're talking about is increasing your visibility, increasing the awareness, getting the word out there, okay? Being a great coach doesn't always equal getting a lot of great clients. Matter of fact, it's not as much of a straight line as you would think. But when you have that awareness and that visibility and you position yourself as a problem solver and somebody who is an obvious solution to a challenge that this person is facing in their lives, and they realize that you know what you're talking about, let me tell you what, they will beat an absolute path right down to your door. All right. So when we talk about ethically attracting clients, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about getting the word out there. We're talking about becoming more visible. We're not talking about sales. We're not talking about, mass marketing. We're not talking about any of that stuff, but simply allowing people to see you as the competent, trusted authority and quite frankly, competent coach that you are. So anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself using. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.